Thinking like a PT in your business will keep you broke. What is up, y'all? I'm Dr. Ray Gorman, physical therapist, founder of Engage Movement, company that helps rehab professionals exit the traditional system, start cash-based businesses, and implement a virtual offer where they can have recurring revenue to create freedom. So I want to talk today a little bit about how we are taught to clinically decide things, the clinical decision-making process, and how that actually holds you back from building the business that you want to build, right? So the concept here is what if the way we were taught to manage patients, the way that we were essentially taught to think, is actually preventing you from being a great business owner? Look, when we are in PT school, when we were in, chiro school, whatever it is, you're kind of constantly thinking conservatively, right? Do no harm, analyze risk. We want to avoid failure with these clients. Pain is complex. There are all these variables that we are trying to process. The clinical decision-making process skews us so much to the conservative realm. So what do you think happens when you bring that same filtering system, that same decision-making system into your business? Do you think it helps you or do you think it harms you? We become overly cautious, we overanalyze, and we stay stuck, right? Because what we want as providers is we want clarity, right? We want certainty. But stepping out into this world is ambiguous. It requires taking some risk. It requires some unknowns. It requires, going out on a limb and doing something that maybe you wouldn't take that same risk with a patient, with a client, right? So you have to understand that it's really important to filter out the way that you think clinically and the way that you think entrepreneurially. Super important. One of the biggest mistakes that I see in this entire process is people constantly are looking for this perfectionism, right? They want to have all of the answers. They want to account all of the variables in the journey. Business, you will never be able to account for all the variables. There's only so much that you can control. So what I want to empower you to do is I want to empower you to start putting a lens, putting a filtering mechanism between how you think clinically and how you think from a business sense. And I want you to start to say, am I processing this decision through a clinical decision-making lens or through a business decision-making lens? Do I need to think of this a little bit more conservatively, or do I need to open up myself to a little bit more risk tolerance? Is this clinical Ray or is this business Ray? So short and sweet today, guys, but I really want you to challenge your thought process, your clinical decision-making process, and understand how that concept will keep you stuck in that safety route. If you have questions on this or it's something that you're looking to work through, process, please feel free to reach out on Instagram at RayGormanDPT. If it's something that you're ready to act on and you see how this is holding you back, kudos to you. You can head down to the caption below, book a call with me. And if you want to check out more, watch some more YouTube videos, make sure you subscribe or head over to engagemovement.com and you can learn more about what we do. So see y'all on the next one.